Hey, it's Tyrone Jackson, a wealthy investor, with another hot educational video designed to help you make money in the stock market and do what? Get that financial education. Because the more you know about how the market works, the more money you can make. And by the way, if you love these videos, make sure you click subscribe right now to my channel. So whenever I update my channel with a new video that's going to help you in the stock market, you'll be the first to know. Today we're going to talk about why you should never, ever, ever day trade. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about day trading. Most people, when they start to become familiar with the stock market, think of all trading as day trading. So I want to make this distinction here for you. What a day trader does, look at this guy right here. See him? See all these screens popped up here? What he's really, in essence, trying to do, whether he's trading stocks, currencies, futures, options, he's looking at a screen and he's looking at a series of trend lines, and he's glued to his screen all day, which means that he basically has a job. So what he's trying to do if he's trading stocks is he's trying to get a stock at, let's say, $49 and change and wait for it to move 25 cents and quickly sell it. Right? Now, if you're trying to create wealth and financial freedom in the stock market, the last thing you want to do in the world is be a day trader. Why? The only way he can make money is to sit at his desk all day. Now, in the wealthy investor approach to stock market trading, you and I do something different. Now, this is how I make my money, and this is how I'm going to pass it on to you. So let's take, first of all, we only in the Wealthy Investor Program trade stocks that are members of the S&P 500 or the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Why? Those stocks have lower risk. So we're looking at a stock here, which you've heard me talk a lot about, which is SBUX, which is Starbucks. This is a 5-year chart, and you notice that the stock is upward trending, right? Meaning that overall it's headed in an upward direction. It dips down every once in a while. Then we have explosive growth to the upside. Now let me teach you some things that are going to help you make a lot of money. The first is, you see this peak up here and this drop? When a stock drops and then it starts to go higher, that's called retracement. Now, I don't really have to worry too much about retracement as a trader. Why? Because the long-term trend is in place. So I just follow the long-term trend. I can enter at any point here, and instead of staring at my screen all day, I am going to use something called an automated trade, so that when my favorite stock moves 50 cents or a dollar, right, the software inside my online trading account is going to trigger a sale. So you pick any point here during this chart. I could be in because the trend is upward, and then all I'm going to do is say to the software inside of my account, hey, I'll be out eating pizza, at the gym, living my life, traveling, right? And you're going to sell this stock for me at a dedicated, at a particular price, okay? I like to trade within 50 cent to $1 movements, and there's some reasons for that. I won't get into all that, but some of these trends are very predictable. So instead of sitting at my computer all day, what am I going to do? I am going to take the wealthy investor approach. I never day trade. I let the software inside my account trade, and I use something called a GTC. You probably heard that before. It's called a good till cancel order. So when I buy a stock, guess what? For 90 days, that order sits out there, and the software sells it for me while I'm out living my life. You never want to day trade. Instead, you want to do what? Automated trades. You want the software in your E-Trade, TD Ameritrade account to sell for you. Let's try it again. Never day trade, because when you day trade, you what? You have to sit at a computer all day and wait for these 25-cent moves in a stock, maybe 35-cent moves. What if they don't happen? Then your whole day is sitting at a computer and you have a job. But when you're taking a wealthy investor approach, you're doing what? You're using GTC's good till cancel orders, and guess what's happening? Software is selling stuff for you while you're out living your life. There's one thing I want you to remember. We can make a lot of money in the stock market if we tailor the stock market around our lifestyle. Initially, day trading may seem very exciting until around day 6, when you're like, I'd actually like to go outside and enjoy some sunshine. And instead, what I like to do is use GTC, good till cancel orders, and then that way my software is selling the stock. So let's just do a very quick review. I can buy a stock at any point as long as it's upward trending and a member of the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500. You pick any point in this upward trending stock, And guess what? You buy your shares and you place a GTC sell order because the stock is upward trending. You're going to make more money off that stock, and you don't have to sit there all day and have a job trying to figure out when to sell. The software will sell it for you. Okay? Now, how do you know that? Because it's all about what approach you take to the stock market. And I tell you all the time, your wealth is in your thinking. It's in your belief systems. And if you don't believe you could be out in the world making hundreds or thousands of dollars a week using good till cancel orders, then you need to reverse your beliefs and learn an approach that works. And that's the approach that I teach to people as the wealthy investor all the time. So remember, I'm just going to help you try to make some more money here, right? Stay with uptrending stocks and stocks that are in the S&P 500 or the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and you'll never have to sit at a computer and day trade and hope that you'll make money because, as they say on Wall Street, you'll be letting the trend be your friend. Now, for some of you, you'll take this lesson and it'll revolutionize your trading because you'll go automated instead of wanting to think you can make a lot of money day trading. For those of you who still feel a little bit stuck, remember, you could always join me at witradeschool.com. Follow my trades. I want to just give you a really quick tour of what's inside when you start your membership. Each week I post different articles on different stocks. So Facebook had record earnings back in 2016. I had to tell you and explain to you why that works. A lot of people don't make a lot of money in the stock market because they know nothing about allocation. That's really, really important because you want wealth building in one part of your account, and then you want trading in the other part of the account. What kind of trades? Automated trades. So Netflix, stocks versus real estate. But here's the section I really want to show you that helps a lot of people in trade school. Trade school is 80% videos, right? You have access to them 24 hours a day as long as you have an internet account, internet access. And one of the stocks people like to trade is Apple. So I give you updates on Apple, how to use margin if you want to trade, and your IRA, how to build your retirement account, volatility trading with GTCs like we just covered. That's really, really important. And then every week I'm adding more content. Why? Things like stocks under $100, because as the market changes, I want you to have that financial education at your fingertips. So all you have to do right now, if you feel like you want to excel in your trading, is join me at WI Trade School. Listen, I know what it's like to be in the stock market, want to do well and make a lot of money, but because you don't have the right education and a great approach to the market, you simply don't know. But WI Trade School is here to help you. The lesson of the day today: never day trade. Always seek to use automated trades. That way you can be making a lot of money while you're out living your life and enjoying your lifestyle and the benefits that come from trading instead of swapping into a job, which is day trading, to make money. That's my thoughts on the matter. Join me here at WI Trade School, and thank you for watching this video, because getting a financial education is half the battle to being a successful trader and a what? Wealthy investor.